Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the top lessons that I learned in 2021 as a full-time content creator. And again, for background info reference as to my journey on Twitch, I started streaming December 2018, and August 2020, I restarted my Twitch, and then I went full-time May 2021. So for the first half of 2021, I was actually doing full-time college while also streaming at least 20 hours a week as well. So the first thing that I learned was that your time will come. This was always something that I told myself, and it really rung true. Basically, I always compared myself with my friends, people around me, and I would see, oh, we stream the same games, we're all around the same age, so why is this person successful and why am I still stagnating behind? And to that, I just say your time will come. Keep your head down and work on yourself, work on furthering your career and furthering your content creation goals. And again, at some point, it may not be today, may not be tomorrow, you will experience your own success and the success that you deserve so much. Just be patient. The second thing that I learned is that your journey upwards will not continue forever. And if it makes you feel any better, it is literally mathematically impossible for it to continue for upwards forever. It's very easy to think, oh, you know, I am experiencing such rapid exponential growth now, and this exponential growth will continue until my career on Twitch ends. And to that, I just say that just run the numbers. It's not possible. At some point, you're literally going to run out of viewers on Twitch, people on the platform to capture. It's not physically possible to grow exponentially forever. Even somebody as big as Dream cannot grow exponentially forever. There's going to be a downward turn in your growth at some point. You may be experiencing some explosive growth right now, and it will wane off in the future. I'm not saying that this growth slowing down has anything to do with a drop in quality in your content. It's not dropping because people don't like you. It's just simply because exponential growth does not exist. And thus, it will slow down at some point. It's just the nature of it. Kind of going along that thought, post-partner drop or post-partner dip. Post-partner dip is a real thing. So basically what post-partner dip is, once you hit partner, you'll experience a big drop in viewer count. And it does make sense, right? You grinded so hard to get partner, all your friends were pushing and supporting you to get this one thing, and inevitably you probably got more raids, more support than you normally would because people are trying to help you get this very big, very notable thing. So obviously, once you get it, the support is gonna kind of wane off. And again, it's not because people dislike you, it's not because people don't care about you anymore. It's just because this upward growth cannot be maintained forever. It will have to fall off at some point. And so I feel like what happens to a lot of content creators is that they didn't expect the growth to fall off, and it did, and it kind of emotionally wrecked them for a little bit because they were expecting this growth to continue forever. When I was streaming and when I got partnered February 2021, like the very end of February, so basically like March, there was a dip afterwards. Like my numbers fell off, but it didn't fall off too much because I did not do a partner push. So therefore my viewers didn't really come to try to help me get partner. They were just there because they like me, I guess. There was still that drop in numbers that inevitably would happen, and I still felt kind of bummy about it. But I just kept trying to tell myself, you know, this is normal. The post-partner dip is a real thing. It happens to almost everybody who hits partner. And if you just double down, keep your head down, keep working on yourself and working on making better content, you're gonna come out of it the other side way better and way stronger. And we did. And on that note also, post-partner clarity is a big thing. At least for me, I don't know, I haven't heard other people talk about this, but for me personally, I was living my best life, pushing for partner, hoping and dreaming and wanting this partner, and then once I got it, I kind of had a what the heck revelation of where do I go from here? I never expected to get partner, so once I got it, I literally had no idea where to go from there. I didn't know. It was kind of a weird empty feeling where I worked so hard to achieve this one thing, and then now that I got this one thing I tunnel visioned on, I really didn't know what to do beyond that. My advice for that, if you're kind of in the similar boat, in a similar situation, is to first off, enjoy your partner. Congratulations, he works so hard for it. But also, take a step back and look at your content. See if there's any gaps in your content, anything you could double down on, anything you could improve on. So for me, I kind of took a step back, looked at it, and was like, man, my YouTube channel has really been lacking. So I started investing more into my YouTube channel, and that was one of the things I started focusing on. Put your energy towards things that are not tangible, if that makes sense. Like, not one single number, not one single achievement. Don't push for like getting, I guess YouTube monetizations are really good for a YouTube partner, but don't really focus heavily on that. Instead, focus on feelings, focus on your own work, right? So good things to invest your time is, good things to put your focus in is, you know, streaming maybe 4 days a week, maybe take 2 sponsorships per month, post 2 YouTube videos per week. These are tangible things that are completely within your control. And it's not like one huge pivotal thing. It is just, you know, a weekly occurrence. One very weird truth that I learned being a content creator, mainly a full-time content creator, is that people will dislike you for no reason. I get hate on TikTok for doing streaming advice. Okay, so you're mad that I'm not gatekeeping this information and I'm making it publicly available to everyone. So yeah, you're not down for that? But yeah, on a broader note though, people will just not like you, or for reasons that they have, and there's nothing you can do to change their minds. I grew up a people pleaser. I always wanted to make people happy, especially my family. So it was very hard of a concept for myself to grasp that, hey man, you can't actually make people happy. No matter how much you try, you can bend over backwards to try to please these random people on the internet. And you know what? At the end of the day, one, well, they're not worth it in the first place. But secondly, nothing you do will make them happy, because these people woke up and had the idea, hey man, I really hate that she's successful, so I'm gonna find any little thing about her to go pick apart and dislike. People don't like how fast I talk. People don't like the content that I make. So people say that it's too basic when I'm trying to be inclusive to both new streamers and people who are experienced Twitch veterans. But when I make more higher level videos, people complain that it's too complicated. You can never make everyone happy. And it's just a fact. Just don't take their hate or things that they say personally, because really, a lot of those people on the internet, I swear to God, just wake up and choose violence, unironically. It's not you, it's them. Another thing that I learned, a big one, YouTube is super worth it for investing in the long term. I gave up on YouTube for quite a while because it just seemed like I was getting no investment on it. It was a lot of work. I got so much more return from using TikTok. So I focused most of my energy on TikTok. But I kind of had a realization towards the end of 2021 that I really needed to get onto YouTube. Because one, YouTube is evergreen content, and Twitch is short form content. These VODs will expire after 60 days and YouTube stays on forever. 2, YouTube is actually a very, very potent long-term growth strategy. TikTok is not the most long-term, in my opinion. People really come and go on TikTok. It's not the best platform in terms of building a community, but I feel like YouTube is a platform that's super good for building a community. It's really great for me to go and link other people my YouTube videos, because when they have questions about how do I do this, Kat, how do I set up a daily sub goal, I can just say, don't worry, I got it. I have a YouTube video on that. Plus, the passive income it gives me from ad revenue is helpful. Obviously, it's really small, but yo, better than nothing, right? And I really think in terms of maintaining relevancy as a content creator is really important, and YouTube is the key for that. Looking at very big players on Twitch, most of them maintain their relevancy through YouTube or, you know, existing forever on live stream fails or content in a content house of sorts. Another one that I really realized is passive income is super OP, and you need to develop multiple streams of passive income. Just start. You're gonna fail a lot, you're gonna give a lot of tries, and a lot of them aren't gonna work. But when you find one that does work, man, it is so nice. For me personally, I tried starting multiple streams of passive income over the course of a couple of years, and all of them failed. But in 2021, I actually started my Etsy shop, and it did really well. I'm making a couple thousand every month. With Etsy, and having a source of passive income or other sources of income really takes the burden off content creation. I feel like I'm not forced to constantly look for ways to make money, especially trying to get money from my community, because I have other places to go get money that does not involve just, you know, the generous support of my community, but through selling tangible assets and goods. I really think in terms of the longevity of somebody's career as a full-time content creator, focusing on ways to go generate money that is not reliant on the generosity of your community is very important. Another one, this one might be really simple, but ban bots using Commander Root. Commander Root is so OP in terms of just making sure you have a peaceful time on Twitch. It's always those stupid bots that are causing problems. So just regularly go on Commander Root and run it here and there, because, you know, they always be adding some new ones out there. But as long as you stay up to date with keeping the bots banned, then you're not going to run into any problems, any follow bots, anything on your streams. And the very last lesson that I learned in 2022 is if you're on the fence about something, step outside of your comfort zone and say yes. There was a lot of opportunities that came my way, and I'm somebody that has commitment issues. I kind of struggle to commit to plans, to commit to things, except my boyfriend, obviously, he XD. But I would always kind of just push things back or not commit until the opportunity had passed. And by saying yes to opportunities that I was on the fence about, it actually led to me meeting a lot of great people, making a lot of new friends, and having a lot of great experiences. Also, that being said, just use your best judgment, because sometimes you really should say no. But I recognize that most of the time I was kind of pushing things off because I personally was just incapable of committing because I'm indecisive, and it wasn't because it was a bad opportunity. But yeah, these are my lessons of 2021. Let me know what lessons you have learned as a full-time content creator or as a content creator. I think these are the ones that I can think of right now. I might make a follow-up video if I come up with more. But if you like this video, I'd appreciate it so much if you'd like to subscribe. And I do stream 4 days a week on Twitch, so check me out there. And I hope to catch you guys in another video. Peace.